Introduce yourself. Rise, Peleus, king of Phthia, and approach. I had eyes watching you when you arrived, in hopes that maybe I could get some sense of the man I'm being forced to marry. Unfortunately, I cannot say I learned much. My servants tell me you were reserved and explicitly requested just enough food to sustain you during your stay here. Certainly not something someone of your stature would normally do. Did you not like the food we offered? I see. I have been told of your misfortunes. I shall take it that you are still mourning, and that your refusal to enjoy your meals is not merely an affront to my hospitality. You are quite interesting. Most mortals would tremble wordlessly in fear. Others would talk nonstop in an effort to hide that fear, and yet, here you are, standing stoically in front of me. No overindulgent praise about my beauty or the splendor of my father's court. No boasts about your heroic feats. No promises of an easy life for your new wife, nor divine offerings for her from your people for centuries to come. But of course, when they told me I am to be wed to an Argonaut, I wasn't disappointed. I even felt relieved that, at the very least, my husband-to-be was not some common man. Perhaps the fault is with me for having such high expectations. From what I could see, you went here alone, without a retinue, or even a single guard to accompany you. It may be that you are a humble man, my lord, or perhaps just a man of humble means. Which is it? Neither. You have come to take me home by the order of Zeus. Quite bold of a mortal to assume he can just take me anywhere. It does not matter what you are, hero, fugitive, or king. You will learn how to converse in the presence of divinity. Every word that spills from your throat is like wind to flame. One errant breeze, and you will end up burning not only yourself, but everything and everyone around you. Do you understand? Now, walk with me, so we may know more about each other. Take my hand and hold tight. You're more timid than I expected. Even when clearly nauseated by that sudden trip through the ocean, you still try to hide it. How endearing. Anyway, I am sure you have many questions. How do I feel about this? Oh. I neither like nor dislike it. Marriage with a mortal is of little consequence to me. We will be bound for years, maybe decades, but someday your soul will make its journey to Hades' realm, as all mortals do, while I, on the other hand, will remain immortal and unchanging and free to do as I please once again. They are afraid of my offspring, someone who does not and might not even ever exist. It was prophesied that they will be born stronger than their father. And I believe you can guess how Zeus reacted to that. No matter. He was wise not to let his loins lead him this time, nor did he try to imprison me or anything along that line. There is no need for concern. Even he will not dare to do anything to offend the real masters of the waters. Unfortunately, his solution was just as undesirable. To marry me off to a mortal, that being you. Fortunately, even if I had no choice in this union, I do have a choice in how we go forward. But before all that, tell me, how did you convince the king of the gods to make yourself the candidate in this marriage? Did you honestly think I would believe that? That you had nothing to do with this? Zeus is one crafty menace. It will never be beneath him to cavort with mortals to get what he wants, and any mortal would be all the more willing to seize any opportunity when presented to you by the gods themselves. Am I wrong? I would hope that my words do wound you. At least that would mean my rising dislike for this whole situation is clear. Fine. Let us say that I will give you the benefit of the doubt for now. What is it then that you offer me through this marriage? You, who killed your own brother, and then your lord uncle after that. You, who, though well liked by the Olympians, could not call any of them to your aid when you were blackmailed. And if the prophecy is true, even your legacy will be overshadowed by your own sons. It would seem, my lord, that for all intents and purposes, you are the worst possible husband to have. You offer your love and devotion. You've literally nothing else to say? All right, this is not going anywhere. What is it that you want from me then, my lord? There is nothing that you can offer, so there must be something that you are looking to take from me instead. You want me to allow you to love me? What does that even mean? Be that as it may, I do not need love and devotion, especially not from one whom I'm being forced to marry. Perhaps you thought your honeyed words would make yourself more desirable. A valiant effort, but you are still failing miserably, my king. And what makes you think you're not? I haven't killed you yet. Oh, you wish to tell me more. All right then, defend your case. Yes. Here you are, once again assuming a lot of things. I am not lonely at all. The seas and its creatures are my eternal companions. Need I remind you that I also have 49 sisters, my lord? I will always have people around me. Alone and lonely are not the same? Perhaps you're right. Well, to be perfectly honest, my answer to that would be no. Yes, they provide company, but I guess it is as you say. They are not my equals. With that said, what makes you think you can be any better than them? You can't, unless I let you in my heart. You are an unusual mixture of timid and bold, my lord. You have won my attention, for now. I mean, you didn't hear that, but yes, you may speak freely. I am beautiful. I think that much is obvious. Zeus, Hypatos, and his brother, the veritable Earthshaker, did vie for my affections. I have been showered with the same compliment endlessly, but I would like to say that it felt different when you say it. More sincere and... What is wrong with me? Never mind. Thank you, my lord. Is there anything that you wish to know about me? Or anything you'd like to ask of me? I have ignored you for many days and quite literally dragged you through the ocean without warning. I think it's only fair for me to grant you something in exchange. Just one question. What is it? Is there a chance that you might earn my love? You and your words. Why can't you just be more selfish and ask something I can surely give you right away? I am willing to see where our union will lead us. If that is what you're asking, my lord, I am willing to do the effort to make this work. You seem happier when I said that. I know, we didn't really have a choice, but still, I'd like to take this opportunity to actually say it even before the ceremony. I accept you as my husband, Peleus, king of Phthia. Well, we have been walking for a while. Do you care to sit with me and watch the sunset? It's rare for me to walk on the surface, and I intend to enjoy it now that I'm here. Oh, hold still for a while. I apologize for burning you. It wasn't intentional, but when I noticed, I was curious why you hadn't said anything. The salt water must have hurt, but you didn't seem to mind. Yes, well, you have to speak up next time. If I had not noticed, you would have gone home and the wound could have festered. You humans are quite fragile, and I'd hate to lose you because of my carelessness. Is that better? All right. Yes, I enjoyed my time with you today. I almost regret that I did not grant you an audience sooner. Almost. You have a gift for me? A dagger. It has protected you throughout your youth and through the perils of your adventures, and now you hope it will protect me. Me and our future children? My lord, if you continue with being this romantic, I'm afraid the seas will start to boil with how much heat is rising from my face. An inelegant gift? No, no. I much prefer this over useless riches. I love it, and I would like to keep it. Please. I will treasure it more than anything else that I've been given. Thank you, my lord. Of course, only on the cheek for now. The other one is reserved for the ceremony